So yesterday studying Leetcode and trying to understand these concepts. Today it is practice time, so let's go. This is a problem here that I failed last time. This is reorder linked list. So I'm going to try to reset it and succeed this time, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Reset here. And let's go. So we're given the head of a singly linked list. And now what we want to do is the positions of a linked list of length 7, for example, can initially be represented as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want to reorder the nodes of the linked list to be in the following order. So 1 and then the last element. So the 6 goes here. Or sorry, 0 and then the last element. Then 1 and then the second to last element. 2 and then the third to last element, 3. So we're kind of just going through and inserting from the back. From the back, we're inserting here, and then we are inserting again from the back here, and then we are inserting from the back here, right? So that's what we're trying to do. And the method that I thought about previously was using, can I get this a little bit gone? There. The method that I was thinking about using previously was I take a stack and I add to the stack. But here's one of the questions is when do you end? And now I'm thinking that there are two distinct cases, and I need to think of this. Even and odd. So what would it mean to end evenly and end oddly? Okay, so I'm just gonna write this down. Let's just do an even and an odd one. Okay. So I'm gonna have 0, 1, and 2. So here's my odd one. Now, even is going to be the exact same thing, but like that, okay? So now, let me just kind of go through what this would look like once it's reordered. Like this. So I'm still going to have that 0. And then I'm going to have a 2. Okay. And then I'm going to have 1. So I noticed that I kind of grouped this kind of like that. So this 2 is the only one that got reordered. So on an odd instance, I want to find the midpoint. So here's another thing that I'm noticing with a lot of these problems is that there's these reoccurring techniques that you need to be comfortable with, and one of them is like finding the middle, reversing a linked list, all of those things. So when you're finding the middle, you need to kind of account for, oh, okay, is it going to be like here, or is it going to be both of these, or is it going to be this one? So in a odd one, I am including this true middle, right? So if I have 3, I'm including this one here. 0 and then 2. No, 0 and then 3. Okay. And then 1. So 1 did not get reordered. Okay. And now 2. So 0, we inserted 3 here. then we put the 1, and now we need to insert 2 into the exact place that it already is. So it kind of feels like this is, I add it kind of like that as well. Okay, so what operation is going to give me that? I will have, so this is length of 3, so length of 3. Now, integer division of 3 is going to be, or like that, is going to be 1. Copy up here. It's going to be 1, but I want to end at this 2. So 4 is going to be 2. Okay, so this means, and I want to include both of those and then stop, right? So I can't just increase 1. I was just going to think like, okay, well, maybe I could guard against it, right? Like just do 2 separate things. So something like this is kind of what I'm thinking. Cur equals head, okay? And then while cur, then I can do length is equal to 0. And now I want to put things on a stack, right? And the reason I want to put it on a stack is because I want to eventually be able to pop these nodes off. So I'm going to add to stack, okay? And then I am going to length plus equals 1, kind of like that, okay? So now I need a stack, like this. The current node, okay? And so let me just make sure that I do want a stack and not a queue. So a stack, I'm going to add this. I'm going to add this, this, and then this one is going to pop up first. So it was the last in, first out. So that I do want a stack, okay? So now I want to put current back to head. All right. Put current back to head, and then I want to do while current, okay. So I think I might do so I have my current, and now I want to pop from the stack, right? What if I just have a single node though? How's that going to work? Now I'm thinking I should probably break this, like this one right there. Well, in the case of the 2 is going to have pointing to null. So maybe I actually do want it kind of like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. 4 divided by get rid of this. Because if I sever the link here and I say null, that's not actually accurate because I need to sever the link here. The 1 is still going to have a link right there. I need to sever this one's length to 1 to the next, I mean. Maybe we can just deal with that later. It doesn't matter, whatever. Okay, so, but I am going to get different values if I do the integer division. So I will say that's going to tell me how much I run in here, right? Times to run is equal to if, okay, this is length mod 2. So if you mod an even number, so you mod 2, it is going to be, it's going to result in 0. So I'm going to say, so if even, so I want to say if not, so this will run in the case that this does evaluate to 0, and we come here. Okay. So now we'll say length divided by 2 here, but I actually want it to run one more time. So now I'll say to run plus equals 1. Now you can see why this is not great, but that's okay. Else times to run is going to be equal to just this, if it's odd. Okay, so for range times 2 run. Then I want to take my current pointer. Okay, so I'm going to say future equals current okay. Now insert is equal to my stack dot pop. Okay. And now I want to insert this one into current. So current dot next is equal to insert. Okay, insert dot next is equal to future. And now I want to change current is equal to future. Okay, kind of like that. And we keep doing that. Now I want to sever the last link, so current, still be here, dot next is equal to none. Return head. This isn't gonna work. I have no idea. Yeah. Okay, well, it just gave a dumb error, so that's fine. Okay. But I don't think my algorithm is going to work. I have no idea. Okay, I really dislike this problem. I dislike, and ChatGPT can't even do this problem. Like, I remember I was trying to have it tell me what I did wrong last time that I did this video, because I got this video, I've done this problem multiple times and I keep failing it. All right, I should current equals current dot next. I forgot about that. Assuming that wasn't the problem, but I don't know. Yeah, wrong answer for what? All right, let's just see if this works. Not sure if it will. Oh, it actually does. Okay. Well, the last time it was not doing it correctly when I was doing the video last time. Okay, so if we don't have anything, or if it's only one, we just return. That makes sense. Push all the nodes to a stack. So I do have the stack.append and stack.pop, so I have that same. It's not even doing length. It's just doing length of stack. And we put all of them in there. Okay, so that's just going to give me the length. That makes sense. Just reset here. the last element, okay. The last element's next is current's next, so that makes sense. Current next is tail, yeah. Current is tail, the one that I just did, dot next. So that is going to be the one which used to be ahead of me. So I'm just skipping ahead, okay? This makes sense right here, but I'm not convinced necessarily that works. I don't know. And then current dot next is none. That's what I was doing as well. So this is the only thing that seems to be getting wrong. So I need to think about why this would be the case. Did it delete my comments? Yeah. So why would that work though? There's even and here's odd. 0, 1, 2. So in is going to be the length. That's going to be 4 here, okay? This one is going to be 4, and this one is going to be 3. Integer division is going to go into two and 1, okay, just like we had last time when we were doing it. Okay, so this is only going to go 0, 1. 0, 1, okay. This one is going to go 0, 1, 2. Actually, no, I think it's non-inclusive of the last one. So it's only going to go this time. All right. This one is going to go twice. We take the 2, insert it there. Now 1 is pointed. So going to do 0, it's going to do 1, but it's not going to do 2. Okay. So now what we're going to have is like this. We're going to have 0, then we are going to insert 1, and then we are going to have 2. And then what, 3? This was never run, but 2 is already pointed to 3. Okay, let me just go through this here. So in is going to be 4, and this is going to be 2, right? This is going to be 2. So we're going to go through 0 and 1 iterations. Like I is going to be 0, and then it's going to be 2. So I take my tail, I pop it, so I get this 3. Tail.next is going to be equal to current.next, so that's going to be this 1, okay? And then current.next is equal to tail, so current.next is equal to tail, just 3, yeah, so I just inserted, okay? And then current is equal to tail.next, so tail.next is going to be this 1, that makes sense. And then I go back up here, and now I is equal to 1, okay? And then I come here, tail is equal to 2. Tail.next is equal to current.next. So 2's next is going to be 2. So it's going to be kind of like pointing to itself, right? Because 1.next is 2, and now I'm just saying 2.next is 1.next element. So it's going to be 2. Okay. Now current.next is equal to tail. Here. Now current is equal to tail.next. Oh my gosh. Right here. Here's my current. I pop the tail, which is 2. Okay, tail is 2. Tail.next. Okay. That's what current is going to be. What is tail.next? Tail.next is equal to current.next, which is 2. Okay, so now current is going to be 2. Okay, fine. Current is 2. Which is the end here. And then we set current.next equal to none, which doesn't make any sense because we need to set 3 is equal to none. Okay. man, I these ones are okay. Maybe being an electrical engineering or being an electrical engineer isn't too bad. Maybe I should just continue with that. I don't know, man. I don't want to do. I don't like this at all. Maybe I just continue with electrical engineering. 1 5 1 5 2 4 3 1 2. I don't even want to look at this right now, honestly. But it works, so I know that it works. If I'm here, I get this 2. I don't even touch the 3, do I? Okay. So we have here 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yep. Okay. 3 is popped. That's correct. I forgot we got rid of the 3. Okay, and then we do have 2, and that's where it sets it to head. Okay. But how would I have even been able to conceptualize this? Because trying to figure out where it ends and how I can terminate is some like I don't know why that's not fitting in my brain. So is it just more practice? Do I just need to do more practice? I'm not sure. But yeah, so let's think about this. Obviously, I'm going to do this problem again in the future. But let's look at it one more time. So I have 0. I pop 3. And then I think we understand this. We just assign and move to the next. So then I come here and I pop 2. Okay. And then I insert 2 in here, which is right there, but it's kind of now like pointing to itself. Okay, whatever. And then I move to that 2. Okay, come here and then move to myself. All right, and then I set myself equal to next.none. Okay. For the even case, I have my 0 here. I insert my 2 right there, and then I come back up and I don't, and now I'm at this 1 right there. I come back up and I don't run, and then I just set myself to null. So I can see how that's working. I'm trying to I can just copy this, just remember this little trick right there, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to actually understand how I would have come up with this, how I could have arrived to this answer myself. And I'm not seeing that immediately. I'm thinking maybe just continue practicing. So yeah, I'm gonna do more problems. Subscribe if you want to, and goodbye.